Hello everybody, and welcome back to my website. Today I'm going to show you how to create a free custom background using the Gimp photo editing software. Now if you don't have Gimp, you can download it for free at gimp.org. If you go to gimp.org and you go over to download, it will take you to a page that will enable you to download a version of Gimp that works with any operating system. There's Linux, OS X, and Microsoft Windows. For this tutorial, I'm going to use Microsoft Windows. I'll select that. Here it says for Windows. You can download it using a BitTorrent or directly. You click download directly, which I've already done, and you should get this executable file. Select my language and install. This may take a few minutes. Gimp is now open, and I'm going to start by going to File and creating a new document here. What is most important is the width and the height. We want to verify that the width is 1920 and the height is 1080, and the unit is pixels. We will also want to verify that the layout is landscape. We'll hit OK, and this is our blank canvas that we can create our custom background on. As you can see, we have a paint bucket, and by using that, we can select a fill color for our background. So I'm going to go with just a basic color. Make that color grayish, and change the background to that color. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a logo that I have saved from another file. I'm going to go to File, Open, and navigate to my logo. So I have some new logos and branding, and I'm going to grab this one. Now that I have that open, I'm going to select it and use the keys Control-C to copy it. Open my original document and use Control-V to paste it. Now you can resize this document, play around with that. For right now, I'm just going to use that size and put it in the bottom corner. Now that I have my background, I have my logo. I'm just going to put some text across the top. So I'm going to open the text tool. You want to verify that you have a different color. For this case, I'm going to use this color. Hit OK. And type in the name of my website. Now you can verify it's centered by grabbing the box corners and stretching them to both edges of the paper. And make sure that you hit Justify Middle. I'm also going to change the size, which I like. And you can adjust the font if you'd like as well. As you can see, there's quite a few fonts. Then you can stick with something that you find pleasing to the eye. I'm going to choose Vladimir Script. Adjust the size. Now that I have that to the size that I like, make sure this box is big enough to show all of it. Now to use this file, I'm going to export this by going to File, Export As, and you can see in the top it's a PNG by default, and that'll work just fine. Change the name of this to Custom Gimp Background. I also want to save this in my Downloads folder. You're welcome to save that wherever you'd like. Click the Export button. And as you see, it gives you options. It's absolutely fine to keep the default options and click Export. If you anticipate adjusting the background to something more pleasing, and you want to adjust it as you're trying it out in Zoom, I would suggest leaving Gimp open and going back and just exporting different versions of the same background. So I'm just going to minimize that. Next, I'm going to open Zoom. And to add my custom background, I'm going to select Settings in the upper right-hand corner of the application. From there, I want to navigate to where it says Virtual Background. Click that. As you can see, you have your choice of backgrounds on the bottom here. Now I'm going to click on this little plus button here and add an image. This will allow you to add the custom image that you created earlier. Navigate to the location that you saved it. Select that custom background image. Hit open. And as you can see, I now have a custom background. If you look closely at the bottom here, it says mirror my video. And that just allows me to view myself mirrored in a conference. The users on the other side do not see that. They will see your image as it is. I'm going to turn that back on for later. And exit. And now when you open your Zoom conference, you should have that virtual background turned on by default. I look forward to some more tutorials. I'll see you soon.